Hello, you're watching Tulipswift. Okay, so I was looking at the shelf and I saw some books and then I was like, did I even haul these? So apparently there's a good 3 lovely books that just sat around here and I never hauled them. So before we get into the May books, we're gonna do some books that I forgot last month. Starting with Blood Promise. This is the 4th book in Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I got this discounted at a used store and I'm so glad to find it. Oh my gosh, green is like literally my favorite color. Vampire Academy is an amazing series and I've read the whole thing and I own a few of them now because I've been kind of collecting them at used bookstores. This series is like really fresh in my mind still, even though it's been about a year since I read it. I'm not looking for a reread anytime soon. But I can't imagine never rereading this because it was like such a great series. And then I saw this book called When God Was a Rabbit and I was like, that is a shiny book. Like 4 pages of blurbs of other people and then like the back, like everybody loved it. So it has a little description that this book is about a brother and sister and childhood. And then it says, more than anything, it's a book about love in all forms. So, I don't know, it seems really quirky. I'm so excited. It's adorable. The last book I got at this used bookstore is Emily the Strange, The Lost Days. This is a kid's book. So it says, who is Emily? And then on the inside, it's like, who am I? And then there's like, it's pretty cute. Okay, it's pretty cute. My first reaction is like, my sister is on the cover of a book and she never told me. My second reaction was like, oh, I would have loved this when I was younger. And then I was looking through it and I was like, you know what? I would still love this. Why would I not get this? Next, I was at a bookstore and I saw the Darkest Minds trilogy there and I was like, I don't have the 3rd one yet. Let's do it. And so I got it and I was glad I got it because then I could marathon right into this one after I finished Never Fade. This is a great trilogy by Alexandra Bracken and it's about these kids that have powers in a world that isn't really accepting of them. This is a book that I got on my friend's birthday because it came out on her birthday. It's called Summer Days and Summer Nights, 12 Love Stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins. I started the winter version and I read a few stories. Yes, this came out on my friend's birthday and so I was like, it would be the perfect gift and I can't like not get it for myself. I love all these authors. We're talking Cassandra Clare, we're talking Veronica Roth, Leigh Bardugo, Stephanie Perkins, obviously, and so many more. It's just so, like, it's the epitome of YA, I feel like. I love these bind-ups, and I think it just shows, like, the community of YA and how we're kind of, like, all together, and this really helps you discover new authors, and I think it was just, like, a really great idea. And then I saw Lemony Snicket, and it was, like, on sale. So I picked up When Did You See Her Last, which is the 2nd book in All the Wrong Questions. I read the first one during Booktubeathon last year. These take place before the series of unfortunate events. They don't really have to do with Violet, Klaus, or Sunny. It's kind of Lemony Snicket, and he's being, from what I remember, he's being like initiated into VFD, and he's solving mysteries, and he's undercover. But I'm happy he's still like publishing under Lemony Snicket, and like that's still like, that's a part of Daniel Handler, and like we can never, like, I can't just reread series of unfortunate events over and over again. Like, I'm glad we have these. The next 2 books I found at the sale section of my library, and then the young adult books are under the kids section, so they're like only $1. The first book in The Lion Game by Sarah Shepard. I absolutely love Pretty Little Liars. I'm kind of stuck in the middle of the 5th book, I believe, and I'm kind of like at a rough patch and I just need to like pick it back up. But altogether it's just a really entertaining series and I'm like, why not, like The Lion Game, I've watched a little bit of the show a while ago and I didn't enjoy it, but it was still, it's still fun and exciting, so I'm sure her books are really, really good. It's about a girl who finds out that she had a long lost twin. This book is literally in perfect condition. I am so unworthy. The 2nd book I got at the library is Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver. This is one of the first YA series I read. I read like Matched, Crossed, Reached, Delirium trilogy, like those and maybe like a few more. Like I read them before the Mortal Instruments. Like this was my first like little like dipping my toe into YA. I had to buy Requiem because I like literally couldn't find it. It was pretty new. And like back then I only bought books because they weren't at the library. Like now it's like I just buy them because they're fun. It's about a futuristic world that thinks love is a disease, and love is kind of the attachment that keeps us away from progressing in the future, and what is, you know, cause so many like conflicts. But this girl disagrees with that, and she happens to fall in love in the first book. In the second book, things get crazier. In the third book, they get even crazier. It was so cool to just read like YA for one of the first times and just really enjoy it, and just such good memories from Lauren Oliver. I'm so thankful. Delirium is the bomb. Okay, last book of May. This one came out in May. It came out on May 24th. The third and final book in the Fifth Wave trilogy came out. It's by Rick Yancey, and it's called The Last Star. Ooh, I could get this at Target because it's mainstream enough. Usually I have to drive really far or order it online because every bookstore near my house closed. He did a great job in the second book. I'm actually rereading it right now. I'm about halfway done, and then I'm gonna read the third one, and I'm so scared that things I don't want to happen will happen. This trilogy is about a girl named Cassie, and their world has been invaded by aliens. Here's The Last Star, and that's also my last book. So I'm gonna pick them up and say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great reading month. Also, make sure you watch my BookCon haul because there's a lot of books and samplers that I received at BookCon that I'm not talking about in this video. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye!